Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. You know, you have a lot of proponents of cannabis. Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson. What I want to say to people that are considering going the route of cannabis, I want you to consider the source of your information. I also want you to consider your spokespeople. You see, Joe Rogan loves his cannabis, but one of the main things that he always speaks about is, it helps me with my inflammation. I recover faster. My joint pain, you understand? But now in a contradiction, he will be the first person to tell you, listen, don't get hooked on painkillers. That's a bad road. Don't do that. Don't do that. But he's basically saying, do drugs, but don't do this drug. Try this other drug. Now, I do understand that as we get older, yes, we get aches and pains. It's the body naturally breaking down. It's getting ready for older age and the eventual transition from this body to the next plane of existence. This is the way it's supposed to be. However, no, you don't want to spend your remaining days in pain. It does take away from quality of life. 100%. I deal with pain every single day. Every single day. But see, the thing is, the true measure of you will be how you deal with adverse situations. You see, if you continue to medicate, then you'll have to eventually ask yourself, well, wait a minute, how bad am I really? Because I've been taking medication or I've been smoking cannabis for the last 10 years. I wonder if I stop smoking it, how will I really feel? Because you do want to be in the real world, right? You want to know if things are really good. And you'll most likely find that when you stop taking pain medication or when you start smoking cannabis, your problems are going to most likely be there waiting for you, probably even worse than what they were years ago. You see, the thing is, the body lets you know that you have pain for a very good reason. The body lets you know that inflammation is there for a very good reason. Instead of covering the issue, you need to address the issue. The question really is, why is my body having these issues? Why? Why is my body sounding the alarm? Why are my joints hurting? Why am I anxious? Mike Tyson, who I love, at the end of the day, he'll be the first person to tell you he's a better person on cannabis than he is off of cannabis. You understand? However, let us not ignore the fact that he is saying that he has mental issues. You understand? So it's not that he's taking cannabis as a recreational substance or what have you. He needs the cannabis in order to help his mind deal with things, which means that he does have a problem mentally. You understand? So I just want to wrap this up by saying, before you smoke cannabis, ask yourself why you're going to even think about doing it. And also, I want you to think about the very real slippery slope that you're going down. Because even if you just take the CBD oil, which under normal circumstances doesn't give people a buzz because the THC is taken out of it, it's still a painkiller. It's telling the body to say, you know what, stop all that noise you're making. I don't want to hear you anymore, so shut up. But the body's like this, okay, I'll shut up, but you still got a fucking problem. But I'll shut up though, you understand? Address the problem, folks, because it's not normal for you to have anxiety 24/7. It's not normal for you to have crippling anxiety to where you can't even do anything. You can't even feel your hands. Like Ric Flair said one time, he was taking Xanax so much. That's not right. That's not normal. That's a problem. It's not normal for your back to hurt in an excruciating fashion. There are diet changes, most likely, that you need to make. There's chiropractic care that you need to be undertaking 3 days out of the week. There's the hard way, and the hard way is the most rewarding way. Whereas I am not saying that people that have mental issues should not seek therapy or medication. I'm not saying that. I'm talking to the person that is considering taking cannabis, that has never taken it before. That's it. That's the only person I'm talking to. Everyone else that uses it, For whatever reason, it's your life. Rock on. The only problem I have is it may be your life, but I live around you. I'm in society with you. And one day, when you don't have your cannabis, you can only wonder what kind of person you'll be without your necessary drug. Remember, Mike Tyson said, I'm a better person with cannabis than without cannabis. That sentiment is shared by a lot of you people out there, millions. So who are you really without your drug? And what happens when your drug is no longer there for you? The government allowed you to have it. The government can also take it away. Just like they kept you in the house in 2020. And you'll be back to smoking an illegal substance just like that. So, you got a heavy decision to make before you take that edible or smoke that joint. Good luck. Hey, if you guys made it to the end of that video, listen, I'm giving away free copies of my new graphic novel, Isis Omega. Drop me an email at tyre92973@gmail. Provide a name and an address and I'll send you out a copy. You can also purchase the book on my website at tyre.free.com for desktop and laptop only, and tyrmobile.com for cell phones only. People, your support means the world. Peace.